Okay, so this is probably one of my best moments in War Thunder. I'm in a Churchill 3, and I managed to take down 5 enemies and capture a point completely on my own. Once I load in here, I'll have to fast forward a little bit because I don't quite spawn immediately. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to set it to player view so you can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to turn the chat on. Anyway, I'm kind of looking around like, where are all my allies? What's going on here? So it turns out that I'm the only one who spawned south in this game. All of my other team members decided to spawn north, which in the end it turned out pretty well. There was a Cromwell who ends up coming out to help me not pretty soon, but late to mid game. He did a good amount of work, the right amount of work for sure. So anyway, I take a pause here pretty soon here to point out that I'm the only one down here. And I mean, me being in a Churchill 3, I'm not too confident about my odds. I'm sure I can take a hit or two, but my gun's not gonna kill anything, is what I'm thinking. So I decide to slink through town. One of my teammates says Godspeed, and another one says F. So I decide to drive through town here, because I think, obviously, the buildings being twice as tall as my tank is, it's pretty good cover. Anyway, I'm going to hit fast forward here again, just because, well, it's a Churchill 3. It goes 27 miles an hour on a good day, or 27 kilometers an hour on a good day. So anyway, I'm approaching this barricade here. I'm thinking, do I really want to go find a bridge and go across that, or should I just jump off of this pier that's right here? I decide to jump off the pier because I think it will be quicker. However, these pier joists are made of stellinium, and they stop my 40-ton tank. So anyway, I almost get stuck. I take a minute to struggle here to get unstuck from the stellinium pier joists, and decide to go this way because all of my advantage has been lost by being stuck by the stellinium pier joists. So I figure at this point, the only thing that's going to save me is being able to present my armor in an effective manner. Which, since C has a rather large, rocky outcropping between me and the spawn at this point, I figure I can go this way. It'll be pretty safe. I can get there and take a pretty solid position so I won't just immediately die. So anyway, of course, this being a Churchill, I'm going to speed up a little bit because it's really slow. I want to reinforce. Churchills are slow. Anyway, right there, that highlighted R3. I can't see that. I'm playing realistic battles. Obviously, you can't see enemy highlighted names and models. So I don't know he's there. I'm practically looking straight at him, and I don't know he's there. So he turns the corner here, like his little Sanic that he is. Tries to take out my gun barrel and fails. Tries to run away at this point. The 6-pounder being a very quick-firing gun, which is probably one of the best things about it. Reloads, and I look at him, and he's dead. Just gone, because, well, 57 millimeters versus pizza delivery van. Anyway, I wait for the big volley of artillery, which no doubt the R3 called, and I decide to push forward, because I have C at this point. We have B, and we're currently capturing A, and we're looking pretty aggressively powerful on the map as well, so I'm comfortable pushing forward here. Granted, comfortable pushing forward and confident pushing forward are two different things. I take a good while slowly pushing across this bridge because I do not want to get sniped by a TD. Anyway, we're in 2x fast forward at this point. So yeah, I stop a couple of times. I present some armor. I'm kind of worried about getting sniped by like a big old German anti-tank gun or something. Anyway, that PVKV there and that Cromwell comes zooming across my screen and shoots at something. So I'm like, what is that? And I see it, and I shoot really high, and I don't do much. But the Cromwell does actually get him. Which is a very good thing. Anyway, this Cromwell kind of runs off to a corner of the map I actually didn't know existed, and I go to this rock that's on my right because I'm thinking, aircraft are gonna start spawning, so I'm gonna go hide over here because there's only one thing that Cromwells fear worse than German TDs, and it's aircraft. So I realize no aircraft are spawning, and I decide to back up the Cromwell. Back into real time here from 2x. The Cromwell, he alerts us to the map and yada yada. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my right, because I don't want to get sniped by a German TD, obviously. I look over here, I look back, and the Cromwell is dead. So, I realize I'm walking right into a trap. That PZ3M there, I can't see him. So obviously, I'm pretty worried at this point. Granted, I can't see these team kill tallies either, or my stats at this point. So I turn the corner, and there's a PZ3L staring me in the face. So I take his driver out, I take his gunner out, and I take his gun breech out by the looks of things. He does manage to get one more shot into me before I kill him here. Gone. The PZ4 has bounced 2 shots off of me so far, and I think he bounced a third one. Yep, there he goes with a third one. I load up, I shoot him, gun breach, commander, and loader, I think it is. Panic shot the PZ3M. The PZ3M does take out my gunner, machine gunner, and driver. I shoot some smoke, and I get him back online just in time for him to bounce the shot off of my tracks for the engine shot. I turn around, get very lucky here, and one-shot him. This PZ4 comes through the smoke. I know where to shoot PZ4s pretty reliably. Take him out in one shot. Shoot some more smoke here. Just because I don't want to get shot by a German TD. And this anti-aircraft gun decides he wants to take me on. So I take his gun breech out. And he J's out. And at this point, I'm deciding, wow, I'm hurt, I'm injured, I need to get back to base and get a crew member back so I can at least have somewhat of an effective fighting chance, because I wasn't even looking at the score at this point. I was just thinking, holy crap, I just killed 4 vehicles in a row. Anyway, I turn around here, pretty soon here. Yeah, right here. I start to turn around and fire smoke behind me because I'm very worried about German TDs. Uh, anyway, I play Cromwell's, not Cromwell's. I play Churchill 3s. Anything that can hit me in that weak spot, I'm very afraid of. So I fire some smoke behind me, show off the Churchill eyes a little bit. Because obviously can't leave home without the Churchill eyes. And I'm booting it back to sea as fast as I can go. And granted, I'm a Churchill, I can't go very fast. Anyway, and the game is over at that point. Yeah, 5 kills in a pretty quick amount of time.